was just trying to get me to turn my settings down so that he'd have advantage. All right, we got the Bayo coming out. Yeah, we're trying to figure. I think Bayo is a very good pick here.
Yeah.
Versus Snake, I don't think Snake's fast enough, right? And pulling grenades when the arms are coming at you, it's got to be tough. But Bayo able to interrupt that tether really well if you can get a neutral win. But that is looking difficult right now. And Sam trying to figure something out his Min-Min, but wow, not a good start.
Yeah, you're light. You know, you may have that, you know, the Nair, you can carry off stage with pretty much any hit, but you're still light, and Min-Min does have good damage output. You took 100, and like, was that an F tilt maybe?
Oh yeah, it was an up tilt.
Loaded.
Oh yeah. So there is no Min-Min of the mountains as far as I'm aware. So I don't know how much experience Self has beyond some like occasional Wi-Fi practice or set.
Right. But we do have Bayo, we have Aiden.
Yeah, the Bayo looking clean though. The conversion's looking nice.
Wow, I love when people
what a read.
just do it, you know, just do it.
Up smash, you know, it calls out a few options, and that is not a typical Bayo thing to do.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the 2 up tilts on shield were already crazy enough. We should have known something was going to happen. There was a situation brewing.
But wow, what a way to find your way back into this game. And Bayo makes up that damage so fast.
Right. Yeah,
okay.
You know, and the thing is, you don't even need the thing with Bayo is like the way her Nair works, the way she kind of hits Min-Min is like pretty scary. You don't even need the damage.
Uh-oh, no more tether. And that's a lead for Self.
As I said.
Yeah.
At 0.
One missed tech. I mean, you're getting hit like 4 or 5 times down there. You don't know which one's going to come with the tech, right?
Right.
So sometimes it can just be really hard to keep your composure and react instead of trying to predict when that moment's
coming.
Right.
Oh, man, that arm is so long. It's so scary.
I don't know if he meant to wall cling there, but it works out.
Yeah, it did.
Megawatt, though. That is a strong move. Oh, and Sam loves that. He loves standing there and waiting to see if you roll and reacting to it.
Yeah.
He's not going to like hard commit to a roll read. Instead, he's just going to stand there and wait. And so that way, if you don't roll, he's not disadvantaged.
Right, absolutely.
Very smart.
Spending.
Oh, and finding the kill. And just like that.
Silly. That up B was like just like the last 2 hits.
Oh, yeah.
Then just straight to the right.
I think neutral's really hard for Bayo here, but again, you get her off stage, you can make something happen.
Yeah, you know, you're going to be jumping, which is scary because you're going to have like the Nair spinning.
Yeah.
And then the up B is option, you're light. So when eventually you have to land, if you have like a big arm waiting for you, scary spot.
This is a very impressive run from Self either way because he has won games in top 8 with 3 different characters.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's huge. And if he can take this set, then that is just, you know, clearly a funnies god right there, right? Not just carried by his character, full understanding of the game.
Yeah, definitely is. I mean, you know, Crom is one of those characters where he's kind of a cheater, but he's also like, it's Crom.
Having funnies with Crom is broken.
Yeah.
He cheats in some small ways, but you have to know what you're doing to make up for the things that he's not great at.
Right.
Like recovering.
Absolutely.
But yeah, wow. Now you're on ledge versus Min-Min and starting out exactly like the first game here. And that roll just never really happening when he's scouting out for.
Yeah.
Not the habit that Dabi has. That is 60 damage.
And we actually heard, you know, Self was talking about this with the Prom. A little slow to adapt. Even though everything looks fluid, everything looks crisp, you're slow to adapt. And I think we're actually seeing that a little bit with the Bayo. We're seeing the same things happen, and the punish isn't changing yet. And maybe that's something that would be happening with the Snake. Then, you know, we'll see how that plays out here.
That's going to be an SD.
Yeah, definitely should have lived. I mean, you were just right there. I'm not entirely sure how the control got lost.
I think trying to mix and then it not working out, right?
You don't want to get
wow, that landing up there was the most impressive thing I've ever seen a main do.
I like that combo. Actually, it was cute. It was definitely cute.
And Dabi proving that. Oh, okay. And Sam's saying he wants a reset. He's done with that one, and I can respect that. Just saying, let's get to the next one. I'm either wanting just to have the stocks back on Bayo or maybe thinking about a different pick.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm not anticipating Crom.
Yeah. I don't think Crom's a great pick. Maybe not the worst ever, but you never know. I mean, it could happen.
I don't think Snake is a terrible pick.
Snake is happening.
Happy to see it.
I think it's hard to play neutral versus Min Min with this character, but
Yeah.
the ledge trapping is still very effective.
If you can catch the Min Min kind of scared to throw the arms out for a second, like you shield the arms and then you get that huge dash attack. Like it just keeps going.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's
Down
gonna be
tilt
kind
as
of cool. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the grenade.
Controlling stage with the
Yeah.
grenades.
Doing so much to help him get off ledge in a situation where it looked difficult. Okay, this is going to be huge damage if the grenade connects, which it does not. Grenades are really all the damage that Self has been able to find so far, and rolling in versus Min Min always going to be terrifying. Back throw, powered up arm, great tech. And now you've got the ledge, but man, Megawatt just forcing Min Min's way back on the stage.
Sent you all the way across, put you in the corner. Min Min walked, she trotted across the stage to do that corner for sure.
Yeah, and I know Sam hates this character, so gotta try not to get tilted, right? That's one of the big challenges against a character like Min Min, where some things just don't feel fair, right? That's like, yeah, maybe it's not fair, but you can do it. It is possible. So you have to keep that mentality. You can never really like give up.
And waiting in losers finals is Coltman.
Oh yeah,
you know, a rematch for Self, right? And maybe that'll be enough to make him want to push through.
Yeah, and I know he does want that, but got to keep confident, and it's been a long day. You know, Self getting second in doubles as well, so there's been a lot of games on the board for this.
I think it was a split,
Snake
right?
player. Did they split?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think I was talking to Sam. He said he wanted to split, but they didn't.
Yeah, I think that that team is really good. I don't play it out, but I know he was talking about, you know, I really want to save my mental stamina and playing a
finding the read.
Yeah.
Maybe the mental edge will come from
just
knowing that he had that moment, but these grenades not working out in Self's favor at all. How does Coltman usually do in this?
I don't know. Do we see Coltman play this or not?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Who knocked Dobby into losers?
I'm not sure. Oh, going for the jab reset, not quite going to make it happen, but the sticky happens. Oh, and the C4 falls off at the most inopportune moment possible. Okay, down throw.
This is looking really good for Self. Like, it's just, you're all the way at 100
Self
already.
playing angry,
yeah,
and it is working.
It is looking really good. It's looking very promising. I mean, up until now, you hadn't gotten hit in a while. You've done so much damage, but now we just have to, you know.
Self great at adaptation.
Empty hop,
and you can tell that there is adaptation going on, but will it be fast enough?
Oh,
scene switch happening a little too early there. Oh, but now the Nair sending the opposite direction anyone expected.
Yeah, I'm like surprised that the Megawatt kill screen, like, there's no way, and that just like didn't.
Yep, and Self, it looked better at the end there.
Yeah,
so
it looked impressive. I think, I mean, he went for a while just not getting hit, period, doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, so it's a matter of whether, and then this
I
is
love
where.
it. No, this is good.
Okay.
I think that
Marth, a lot of options, Kazuya, Me Gunner. What's happening here? Self,
I don't want
looking at Villager. Yeah, I don't know if that's
I'm like
a real
hoping,
character.
like, if you're gonna do like a crazy kind of pick.
Zero suit.
Okay, in theory, this is supposed to be like that.
I've never seen the Self Zero suit though.
Oh,
you know, I don't think I've ever seen this.
So I think Zero Suit is actually really good. I think she's not straightforward in this.
No, definitely.
And you're not gonna pick up and play her.
Now, Sam would not pick this character if he didn't have some experience. Just because I'm not. Sam is a character enthusiast, plays like all kinds of characters. I guess that's the opposite of character enthusiast, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, jack of all trades.
Yeah, Jack just loves trying different characters and has had a phase with a ton of the different ones, and his phases usually do better than most people's mains. So, already right now looking comfortable enough, but that up air off the top, not great.
I think that was a Nair.
Was it a Nair?
Yeah, he flip kicked right into it, unfortunately. Just lingered for so long, and he was drifting in, and you're going to hold in. That's the most frustrating part of Min Min's Nair, is it sends at that angle, and if you're getting caught...
going for something crazy there.
Whoa!
Honestly.
This is like genuinely insane. Like, that was a cool
interaction,
but he just couldn't quite find the capitalization.
goodness. Okay, this could be big. Oh, doesn't find the timing with the down smash, and that could have been a huge moment for self-confidence, but not gonna happen quite yet. The Dare's actually doing most of the work here. Well, you gotta find the stock somehow, and Dare's not gonna do it. Not on stage. Kind of moving a little bit though. Lip jump. It's looking really useful.
It's been a while since we've seen the Zero Suit really get hit. That was a cute little conversion to kill with that bear off the top. You know, we'll see. Maybe that this is the start of something.
Okay, finds the little berry, which at least gets you back to stage, even if you can't get a conversion out of it here.
And you know what? He's doing those up airs in those.
Wait a second. That kills! What? Finds the up air conversion, and oh my god, like I said, these unpracticed characters on self look better. Like, he's like the Sharp of North Carolina, I swear.
Yeah, the Nido Sharp.
He can just play any character.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing, you know, impressive things accomplished here. That ladder, you know, recognizing the situation, capitalizing, especially in a spot where it mattered. I mean, you were down immensely. I would say this is even. It's even.
Sam the type to try to do this because, okay, Sam wants to prove that he's better. Sam thinks he's better because it's a Min player, you know, and so he wants to prove it by just picking a better matchup and saying it was the matchup, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
And we'll see if that can happen here. It's looking very even. Great little read. Goes for the nair flip kick, but not quite going to connect. Yeah, you could see it in his mind.
You know, there's a world where that shield just doesn't come up quite quick enough, but here we are watching the one where it did and still getting some advantage pushed here.
Okay, this could be big, but no, not finding the punish still, though. The advantage state coming in clutch. And that low bear. I mean, how do you move so fluidly with this character that you haven't played all day?
It's surprising that Dabi keeps going for these grabs. Like, Zero Suit is already such a hard character to grab. He's only fluttering his shield a few times, right? Like, it should be like, hey, like, don't grab. You need to anti-air. You need to be, you know, short hop with that nair. Yeah, that's great. You know, grabbing has just been netting, like, just back in every time for self.
On ledge. This is scary. Oh, my God. I'm so I'm tense.
Yeah, this is like actually a little bit nerve-inducing.
Not going for the uppie there, which is, I think, a good thing.
So not only usually is adaptation slower on characters you're not comfortable with, last hits are impossible.
Yeah.
And here we are. We're gonna see if maybe something is gonna happen here.
Okay.
Wow.
Finds the parry, but not a strong punish. And you're now the one on legend. Is he dead? No, he's still living.
Wow. I can't believe Zero Suit lives that megawatt.
Okay, up. Oh, and the up throw surprised the eye. Gonna take it.
And that 5 is now in my possession.
Incredibly impressive himself.
Yeah.
Keep it even like that with 3 different characters, though.
The Bayo, the Zero Suit, the Crom versus Coltman.
I gotta say, yeah, really. You know what? If he polished all of them, just the ZSS was moving.
The ZSS was pretty. I liked it.
Yeah.